Okay, call it a day. There's probably nothing. But, you know. Yeah, this has only been to a bunch. So, yeah. Just checking everything over. Because I'm paranoid AF. Okay, we're probably good, but I'll just check the first day again. Okay. So yeah, this is the only thing we have. I head towards the residential area with neat rows of Western-style buildings. Going uphill, I make a detour around Tosca's familiar house into the woods. The glaring sunlight blinds me. I find the house I was looking for much sooner than I expected. So this is the other of the twin houses. The two Western-style buildings look too much alike. It makes me feel like I've suddenly teleported to Shinto with a single step, even though having just been in Miyama. But if you look carefully, you'll notice that it's different from the one in Shinto. The image of this place at night, one that I have no memory of ever seeing. This is unmistakably the place where the Lady Magus and her servant were hiding out. Was it too late? The second floor is too quiet. If I had arrived at this mansion a little earlier, that Magus might have been sleeping on that sofa right about now. I search around the room. I spot 3 differences from the mansion in Shinto. The bloodstain. There's a bloodstain that was splattered on the floor half a year ago. And an accessory lying near the bloodstain. Lancer's earring. And a 16 puzzle has been left on the table. The Magus named Bazet isn't here. But there are definitely bloodstains. There are 2 possibilities that I can think of. Either that Magus is a ghost that doesn't know she's already dead. The real coffin must be someplace else. Well, she knows now that she's dead. But yeah. This is just a place where she comes falling down in the very beginning. Someone's wish. A method to reproduce the Holy Grail War. It's not enough to only gather the components. Just gathering the parts won't make the world move. If normal days were all they wanted, a stagnant world would have been good enough. But if they wanted to reproduce the war, the one at the center of it all would have to keep moving, or the conflict would not reappear. That's why his mind remembers everything then, right? You must discover the meaning of your existence. For that purpose, the one granting the wish disguised himself as someone who can keep the world turning. Or maybe he just borrowed this person's point of view. If he keeps the normal days moving, the fake Holy Grail War will keep moving as well. Though the day and night don't line up, they're definitely linked by that momentum alone. And it's because these 4 days still exist that Bazet Fragan McCremens is able to continue her war. Or, conversely, as long as the nighttime war keeps repeating, the observation of these 4 days can perpetuate as well. No, what's fake is only one person. Though he did make one mistake. It was a routine that consisted only of keeping the days turning. A simple task of spending the same old worn 4 days without the need to cause any changes whatsoever. On some impulse, he wound up finding it enjoyable. He intervened on purpose. As long as it remains incomplete and full of holes, it will never be destroyed. But because he wants to see new, boring, ordinary days, he's filling those holes of his own volition.
Nanda. ここにいたマスターが誰であるかは判明したんだから、あとは対策を立てるだけだ。
Fortunately, there's already a servant much more knowledgeable about this magazine than someone like myself. But Lancer said he wouldn't get involved. Shattering the God of War's blade is his job for the Hound's spear. I'll leave the house for now. My spoils for conquering this little hideout will be the accessory that fell on the floor. As I turn to leave, my eyes stop on the table once again. I see a mixed up, neglected picture. With just a little more, the puzzle that was never meant to be finished is about to be complete. Earring obtained. Her remains have been obtained. Go to the harbor and try asking for cooperation once again. Oh. But I know Lancer doesn't want to. But he's not gonna have a choice. Well, he'll have a choice, but you know, in the end, he'll come around. Do I check everything again? Or I should check stuff just to be safe. Okay. Just, you know, making sure we don't miss any events that could happen. Because once again, paranoia. Okay. Exit restart. Start. Alright, we're good. Alright, Lancer. The harbor, familiar face, yada yada yada. Ask for cooperation. One conclusion. To defeat the enemy that is yet to be seen, Lancer's cooperation is essential. It's not because the other servants are unwilling to cooperate. If there's even someone who can defeat her at all, it isn't Saber, and certainly not myself. No, she can fall by none other than the spearman's hand.
Lancer!
I call out to him. This, too, is a new fragment of daily life that I haven't seen until now. I explain the situation to the best of my ability. About the reproducing of the Holy Grail War. About Bazet Frega McCremitz, who continues to fight at night. About the fact that she needs to be defeated for everything to be resolved. And that as her former servant, Lancer is the trump card. Lancer remains silent. Telling him the truth won't be enough to change his response. Just like before. Before? He'll refuse, saying it has nothing to do with him. So before that...
これ、あんたに返しとくぞ。 もともとあんたたちの持ち物だろ。
I tossed the earring I found in the mansion over to him. That's not it, you idiot.
どこで見つけた？まだ出会ってなかったんじゃないのか？
一つだけ落ちてたんだよ。あんたはあの洋館に行ってないのか？
行く必要がないからな。それに第一。
He couldn't afford to do so in the middle of the Holy Grail War. Damn, I give up.
まあ預かっておくけどよ。いいのか？俺に渡しちまって。
I think it's fine. It's yours anyway.
それが最善だからな。まあ、正直に言えばあんたにだけは返したくなかったけどね。
There's no point in saying that. Look, the point is, the earring has been returned to its owner. Even though when he became a servant, he got new pairs, but I guess having the original is probably nostalgic for him, I guess. If even a present like this doesn't work, there's not much hope in getting Lancer's help. Just like before, I must think of a way to beat her with me and Saber.
いいぜ。決行はいつだ？
Oh.
考えて、え？
That was not expected.
なんだそりゃ。付き合ってやるから時間を教えろって言ってんだよ。
I mean, a change of heart? He's probably gonna try and talk to her, so it doesn't have to end with killing. At least, I hope Lancer tries to talk to her. Cause like it probably won't result in anything, but I hope they give talking a chance. I think she'll be willing to if Lancer is there. I hope. I really do. Lancer's agreed to cooperate.
いや、助かるけど、時間は深夜。0時前に教会の広場だけど。
わかった。待機しておく。ああ、それと条件が一つな。マスター退治は俺がやってやるから、お前は手を出すな。セイバーも連れてこなくていい。
Okay.
あいつの戦法は知っているからな。1分とかからねえよ。
See ya. Lancer goes back to his fishing spot.
いや、ちょっと待った。
あんだよ。まだなんかあるのか？
いや、ないけど、いいのか本当に。頼み込んだ身でなんだけど、女殺しと主君殺しはしないんだろ？
I think this is a special case, Shiro.
な細かいこと忘れろ。てめえの言葉に縛られてるようじゃ人生楽しめねえぞ。
So he says. He's definitely gonna try and talk to her. Plus, even if he does kill her, I think he knows that she's already dead. I think he's resolved to doing what he must. Who was the one stuck by those details until the bitter end?
ランサー、あんた月初を破ったらペナルティを受けるんだろ？大丈夫なのか？2つも破っちまって。
That was the end of his myth. Through a conspiracy by Med, Kushulain had his left arm sealed after eating what he knew to be dog meat.
別に月種ってわけでもないし、なんとかなるだろう。
Plus, aren't all those gods dead at this point? At least not interfering anymore?
言ってなかったが、クランの猛犬が最後の最後に守ったのは友の名誉だったとか。まったく困ったもんだ。それじゃあ何があっても守らねえと格好がつかねえだろ。
Because he doesn't want Bazit to dishonor herself by keeping people locked in this loop. Right? I mean, that would make sense to me. At least. With a cynical smirk, Lancer disappears towards the wharf. The twilight of Kulin's Hound. As he was surrounded by Queen... Oh wait, Med was a queen, not a god. Whatever. As he was surrounded by Queen Medba's forces, the bards sang to him like so. Give me your spear, or I will spread the story of your shame. In that era, the songs of the minstrels were treated as truth, even if they were pure fiction. Kushulan gave his spears to the minstrels. The spears which had passed into the enemy's hands, one by one, snatched all that was dear to him. There were 3 minstrels. The first threatened Kuchulan's honor. The second pressed for the spear by threatening to mock all of Ulster otherwise. And the third, Kushulan had lost his charioteer and his favorite horse. Still, the third minstrel sang again for the last spear. There are no more spears to give. For the price of my own honor, for the ransom over the honor of Ulster, I have paid in full. So said Kushulan, raising his voice. To that, I see. So let me sing to shame your family and all who are dear to you. The minstrel laughed and sang in reply. Hearing this, Kushulan laughed at the top of his voice. I have no choice then, and tossed the last spear. By the enemy's hand, the spear finally pierced the belly of the hound. I'm not sure why Lancer's willing to help, but everything is now fully prepared. Under the dim moonlight, tonight at the church, a conclusion will be reached. Church at night. Finale draws closer. Now that agreement with the spearman has been reached, onto the battlefield. Boy. I'm still paranoid. But fuck it. Let's go. Alone.